Hi all, welcome back. So today we are going to discuss some of the important previous year questions from the topic life science. Okay, so let's start our discussion. Question number 1. So question number 1, mycology is related to the study of dash. Okay, so our options are option A virus, option B fungi, option C human cells and option D bacteria. So the mycology is a branch of biology concerned with the study of fungi. Okay, the study of fungi is called as mycology, and also it includes their genetic and biochemical properties and the taxonomies of fungi. Okay, so mycology includes genetic and biochemical properties and the taxonomies of fungi. So study of fungi is called as mycology. And some of the important additional informations are, what is pomology? What is pomology? Pomology is the study of flowers. Okay, so what is pedology? Pedology is the study of land. Okay, so what is dendrology? What is dendrology? It is the study of bushes. Okay, so what is phycology? Phycology is the study of algae. So what is histology? Histology is the study of tissues. Okay, so what is virology? Virology is the study of viruses. Okay, so what is paleontology? Paleontology, what is paleontology? It is related to the study of prehistoric organisms. Prehistoric organisms. So what is oncology? Oncology is the study of, it is a medical branch that deals with cancer. Oncology. Okay, so these are some of the additional information, and our question is, what is mycology? Mycology is related to the study of what? It is related to the study of fungi. Okay, so second question, double fertilization is a characteristics of. So double fertilization is complex fertilization mechanism of flowering plants. Okay, so our options are A gymnosperm, B angiosperm, C monocots, and D bryophytes. Okay, so the flowering plants is also called as what? Angiosperms. Okay, the flowering plants are the classification of angiosperm. So we can say double fertilization is a characteristics of angiosperm. Okay, so here is a process of double fertilizations in angiosperm. Okay, so double fertilization is a complex fertilization mechanism of flowering plants or angiosperm. Okay, this process involves the joining of a female gametophyte with the two male gametes. Is it clear? So this is a release of sperm cells by the male gametes. Okay, two male gametes. Okay, that got sync with the egg cells of the female. Okay, so the process involves the joining of a single female gametophyte with the two male gametes. So since it is called as double fertilization, that is happened in what? Flowering plants, or we can say it as angiosperm. Is it clear? So double fertilization is happening here, okay, with the two male gametes and one gametophyte female, right? So double fertilization is a characteristics of a flowering plant or angiosperm. Is it clear? So next question, question number 3. What is which is the smallest muscles in human body? So which is the smallest muscle in the human body? Okay, so options are A stapedius, option B tibialis, option C pectoralis, and option D heart. Okay, so we have four options. The smallest muscle in the human body is option A stapedius. Okay, the stapedius is the smallest skeletal muscle in the body and is approximately 1 millimeter in length. Its length is just 1 millimeter. Okay, it arises from the prominence in the tympanic cavity at the posterior aspect called pyramidal eminence. Okay, it inserts into the neck of stapes. Okay, the nerve to the stapedius arises opposite to the pyramidal eminence from the facial nerve, and it passes through this canal to innervate the stapedius. So we know that there are three bonds in the middle ear, that is malleus, stapes, and incus. Okay, the stapes is the smallest of the three bones and the smallest in the human body. It is a smallest bonds, and the smallest among Malleus stapes incus, it is the smallest bone, and among the human body, the smallest is the what? Stapes bone. Okay, that is situated in ear. Okay, the size of the stapes bone is about 3 millimeter by 2.5 millimeter. Length and breadth is 3 millimeter by 2.5 millimeter. Okay, so muscle there is a muscle that got arises from the neck of the stapes. So that muscle is called as stapedius muscle, right? So it arises from the prominence in the tympanic cavity at the posterior aspects called pyramidal eminences. It inserts into the neck of stapes. Okay, the stapedius muscle is inserted into the neck of stapes. Okay, so it's that muscle's length is about 1 millimeter only. Okay, so the smallest muscle in the human body is the stapedius. It is near to the stapes bone, which is a stapes bone, which is the smallest bone in human body and the smallest bone among Malleus stapes and incus. Okay, this is the smallest, and the stapedius muscle is the smallest muscle in the human body. Is it clear? So this stapes is situated, stapedius muscle is in the entire body, smallest among the entire body, that is located in the middle ear. Okay, so specifically the stapedius muscle originates from the cone-shaped structure in the tympanic cavity of each ear and then extends to the stapes bone. Okay, so the smallest muscle is stapedius muscle, and it is situated at the middle ear near the stapes bone, which is the smallest bone of the human body. Okay, so stapedius and stapes. Okay, stapedius and stapes. Okay, you have to remember this is the smallest bone, whereas this is the smallest muscle, and both are situated in the middle ear. Is it clear? So next question, question number 4. Which is the smallest bone in the human body? Okay, so which is the smallest bone in the human body? We all know that stapes or stirrup bone. Stapes is also called as stirrup bone. The stapes or stirrup is the bone in the middle ear of the human and other animals, which is involved in the conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. Okay, so this bone is connected to the oval window. This is a stapes bone. Okay, so this is in the middle ear, and this bone is connected to the oval window by its annual ligament, which allows the foot plate to transmit sound energy through the oval window to the inner ear. Okay, so that is connected to the what? Oval window by its annular ligaments. Okay, so which allows the sound vibration to the inner ear. So stapes or the stirrup. Okay, so stirrup is also called as stapes bone, and it is the smallest bone in the human body, and also it is situated in the middle ear, and also it allows the conduction of sound vibration to the inner ear. Is it clear? So it is connected to the oval shape window in the at the annular ligaments. Okay, so other options are forearm bone, it is not correct. C is hip bone and D is rib. So our answer is stapes or stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the human body, and it is situated at the middle ear. Is it clear? So next question, question number 5. Which tissue in a plant carries water? So the tissue that carries water is, what are the options? Our options are option A xylem, option B stomata, option C phylum, option D chlorophyll. So the correct answer is option A xylem. The tissue that carries water and minerals from the root to the plants to all the parts of the plant are called as xylem. So this is a xylem. This is shown the xylem that carries water and minerals from the roots to all branches or to the all part of the plant is called as xylem. Is it clear? So it is a plant tissue that transports food, water and other dissolved minerals from root to the other part of the plants. Okay, it also provides mechanical strength. It is, the plant is standing still due to the presence of what? Xylem. It gives mechanical strength to the plant body. Okay, and also it consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers, xylem parenchyma. Okay, this tracheids and vessels are the conducting element of the xylem. Okay, tracheids and vessels are the conducting elements of the what? Conducting elements of the xylem. Okay, whereas the xylem fibers provide strength. The xylem fibers provide the strength to the tracheids and vessels. Okay, tracheids and vessels are the conducting elements of xylem, whereas the xylem fibers provide the strength to the tracheids and vessels. Okay, so next is xylem parenchyma. Xylem parenchyma cells are mainly involved in the storage of, it is the storage part of plant, that is storage of carbohydrates, fats and water conduction. Okay, so xylem parenchyma is the storage area of carbohydrate, fats and water conduction. Okay, so xylem fiber gives strength to the tracheids and vessels. Tracheids and vessels are for conducting elements in the xylem, and the storage part is xylem parenchyma. Okay, and also the xylem provides a mechanical strength. So what is the part of the plant that carries water and minerals? It is option A, xylem. Okay, the tissue that carries the water and minerals in the plant is called as xylem. Is it clear? So next question, question number 6. The small blood vessels under our skin are called as capillaries. Okay, the smallest blood vessels under our skin are called as capillaries. Okay, so it is a tube. It is a tube which carries blood throughout the body, and it is known as capillaries. Okay, so these are the tubes that carries blood. The smallest blood vessels under our skin is called as capillaries, that carries the blood from vein to arteries. Okay, so they are the smallest blood vessels found in the body of a human body. Okay, so these are the smallest vessels whose walls are 1 cell thickness. If the thickness of 1 cell, thickness of the capillaries is just 1 cell. Okay, 1 cell thickness, right? So on reaching the tissue or organ, the artery is differentiated into smaller blood vessels. The artery is differentiated into smallest blood vessels, that is capillarities, that bring blood to all the cells of the body. Is it clear? So the exchange of substances between the surrounding cells and the blood occurs across the walls of the capillaries. That is, through the walls of the capillaries, the exchange of substances between the surrounding cells and the blood occurs. Is it clear? So the smallest blood vessels under our skin is called as capillarities. It is of the thickness 1 cell. Okay, so it is divided into certain branches of tubes, and that carries blood to all part of the body, and also the exchange of substances between the surrounding cells and the blood occurs across the walls of the capillaries. Is it clear? So the smallest blood vessels under our skin is called capillarities. Okay, so capillaries. So next question, question number 7. Sucrose occurs naturally in, so sucrose, that is occurs naturally in sugar beets, sugar sugar maple sap, dates, honey, etc. So our options are B, A, wheat, B, sugarcane, C, rice and D, maize. Our answer is option B, sugarcane. Sucrose occurs naturally in option B, sugarcane. Okay, it is produced commercially in large amount. Okay, that is especially from sugarcane and sugar beets. Okay, from among this, from sugarcane and sugar beets, the sucrose is commercially produced and is used almost entirely as food. Okay, so it is also called as sugar. Sucrose is also called as common sugar. Okay, so sucrose occurs naturally in sugarcane. Okay, so commercially it is made mostly from sugarcane, and it is also called as common sugar, right? So next question, question number 8. Which of the following is the best source of omega-3 fatty acid? Okay, so it is from the option C, sardinus fish. So this is the fish called sardinus. Okay, sardinus is a type of fish. It is a nutrient rich, small, oily fish widely consumed by humans. Okay, this is high in nutrients. It is very small and oily fish consumed by human beings. It is a source of omega-3. It is only source of omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, it's often served in cans but can also be eaten grilled, pickled or smoked when fresh. Okay, it is mostly carried in cans. Okay, it is in other countries it is often served in cans. Okay, so as and also we can consume that in the form of grilled, pickled or smoked when fresh. Okay, so what about spinach, corn oil and wheat products? Okay, so among these options, sardinus, it is a fish type and it provides what? Omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so wheat products are carbohydrates. Okay, corn oil is vitamin E and spinach is iron. Okay, iron content. So these are the contents that are in the other options: spinach, iron content, corn oil for vitamin E, and wheat products provides carbohydrates. Sardinous fish provides omega-3 fatty acids. So this is a sardinous fish. Okay, so next question. So that's all for today. This is an important 8 questions, previous year questions from the topic life science. Okay, so these are the important 8 questions that I have discussed today. So thank you and have a nice day.